Faggot? No. We rolling? Episode 80. 80! Woohoo! Sponsored by Wideglass.com. Anywhere in the Valley. Peoria, Glendale, Scottsdale, Phoenix. Mention Timbo Sugar Show. Get a 20% discount. They'll take care of you. Quality shit. Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks,
and HappyValleyPipeCompany.com. Code Timbo Sugar Show, all caps. Saves you, I think, 15% off.
Yep.
And you can get custom pipes, custom bongs. You can send them pictures, and they do some pretty badass work. Even if you just want it as a decorative piece, a bong, pipe, whatever you feel. HappyValleyPipeCompany.com.
Yeah.
Okay, episode 80. We're back. I wore my shirt that I got from my dad's closet, and I wore my blue light blocker glasses. I'm a little insecure about, but how do they look?
Yeah, it looks... So what's next?
Hey,
it looked good. I wore Joe Exotic shirt, custom from his shop.
Signed by Joe.
Signed by Joe.
And his two husbands.
Well, dude, I have like a couple of these shirts in my closet. I got them for just kind of goofy, but I'm like, kind of fucking
They're pretty
digging them.
Yeah, they're
this
lit.
shit might just be part of my style.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? What I was thinking about... What the fuck's... Oh. What I was thinking about is who's more funny. You like how I said who's more funny? I said who's funnier?
Yeah.
People say who's funnier. It's like who's more funny? Crystalia or Theo Vaughn? That's so hard.
It is hard, but I think Crystalia... they're both hilarious, but Crystalia is a little bit more...
I think Theo.
He's funny, too. Yeah, that's a hard one.
I guess they're different funny.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's so fucking... Both those... That light up top's not even on. They're both so fucking silly. You know what I mean? Shit.
Yeah, they are. Big Jesus moved in with me for a little bit. He's got a sick little pad.
A lit.
Little desk. Fuck, we got to get... Hey, this is Mike.
Hashtag single or no?
Hashtag... We're figuring shit out.
Hashtag LOL. That's cool. Hashtag.
Fucking the UFC. So now they say they're moving it to Florida.
But they still are working on Fight Island.
For this event.
No. For next couple.
Yeah, for the next event. So they said UFC all set to finalize location for UFC 249. Dana White held a web session with fighters last week to clear any doubts they had regarding the event on May 9th, which will go ahead as UFC 249. This is the first time the mixed martial arts promotion has kept the sequence of shows in place. Earlier, UFC's 151, 176, and 233 didn't take place. These events were just skipped. Despite the setbacks, the UFC wants this particular event to go ahead. Unfortunately, the event has seen several relocations. First, it was scheduled at Barclays Center, Brooklyn. Its next location was Tachi Palace. Then the rumored location shifted to the Apex. However, according to MMA Fighting Organization, or MMA Fighting, it seems as though the organization has finally settled in Florida. The sources who requested anonymity claim that fighters will fly into Jacksonville. They'll further let out that it is not the actual venue, as fighters will be transported to the secret location from there. The revelation is contrary to the UFC president hinting at UFC Apex being the venue for all upcoming events.
Well, who's all... Should we give a...
It says, we'll give the predictions. However, the rumor has weight as Florida is the only state in the country where sporting events have the go-ahead. This because the governor ordered deemed sports as essential businesses. However, all such activities have to take place behind closed doors. Dana White is bullish about hosting events. However, he isn't adamant about fans being present. UFC will see Tony Ferguson finally get the chance to fight. He will take on Justin Gaethje for the championship. The other fight, Henry Cejudo versus Dominic Cruz. Though the fight card is yet to be revealed, one can expect to include the fights from the original UFC 249, so I still think we should. And UFC 250 fight cards. Action-starved fans will be desperate to see the fights go ahead.
Dude, let's talk about for a second Tony Ferguson making weight. 155 on the dot, championship weight. What was that, a couple days ago? So, 3 weeks or whatever, 3-4 weeks before he has to make the weight again.
I know. And did you see how unhealthy he looked?
He did look unhealthy, but pretty much I feel like everyone looks unhealthy at weigh-in.
That's true.
So it could either benefit him, just his body being like, okay, we just did this, I know how to do it, or it could fucking not be good for him. I don't know.
Age him even more.
Those weight cuts are fucked, but yeah, I wonder.
I bet Justin Gaethje's like, fuck yes.
I'm gonna knock
because
this motherfucker out now.
the original one was April 19th, right?
That was a couple week notice.
So that gives him 3 extra weeks
Mm-hmm.
to get ready for Tony, which is huge, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Huge,
I wanna
especially in your
hear
sparring, getting your
interviews
timing.
now.
Yeah.
Well, not now, probably, because when he's confident and ready to go now. That'll be good.
I'm jacked for Dominic Cruz Henry.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good fight.
I feel like Henry's gonna bolt out of the gate and try to just get on him right away with good, clean, tight boxing, force him to back up. But Dominic's not stupid. He probably knows that.
Yeah. Henry's small, too. He's short.
Yeah.
His arms are short. He's short. He's gonna be, he's either gonna be missing by a little bit, or he's gonna be able to catch him.
Yeah. Well,
Slip it and
Taquino was
dip it.
saying he thinks Henry's gonna take him down. But I feel like Dominic's such a good scrambler that.
Oh, dude, remember his scrambles with Cody Garbrandt when Cody took him down? Or no, he took Cody down. Cody scrambled back up.
Both of them are scrambling as fuck. What has Henry ever took someone down, held them down, beat their ass?
Demetrius. He didn't beat his ass, but he held him down. Their second
Oh, he
fight.
did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Just to get those points. He didn't really fuck him up on the ground.
I don't think so. I think he might have beat him up a little bit earlier. That was a close fight. A lot of people thought Demetrius won that fight.
God, dude.
Imagine if that would have went different. No triple C.
I wonder what the medicals and everything in Florida are like, or everything. Because then we'd be able to know if we should still a little bit stay ready for that Cheeto fight.
Nah, UFC would have hit me up by now.
Just said stay ready, you think?
They would have said something.
But it's like, okay, in 2 days, his opponent falls out.
Well, because he might still be on the card, right? Because they haven't announced the full card.
I think he will be on the card, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's like probably should just stay a little bit ready.
I'm ready, man. I smoked a couple blunts. I'm ready, my dude.
God, that fucking... I shouldn't have done that airdyne yesterday at Brandon's that last 4 minutes because of that sun just beating down on us.
I think it was good for you.
Yeah, it was good. It opened my fucking lungs up hard. Those sprints you were doing on the bike.
I think those... I feel like the airdynes was fucking probably worse or just as bad.
Probably similar.
They're similar.
But I had to sit on a bike, hold the brake, where Sean's strapped to a thing and pulling me for sprints, 5 hard 20-second sprints.
Oh, dude, that because I've been smoking a lot of those King Palms, just smoking in general and pipes and shit. Holy fuck, dude! When you get a hard lung push like that, you feel it.
Yeah,
I felt it in here. But dude, a couple days. Like, I didn't smoke yesterday. I'm probably not going to smoke today. Or definitely not going to smoke today. If your lungs are so strong, they just fucking heal.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
And we work.
Not everyone's lungs, but...
No, mine. That's all that matters.
But it's crazy how... Yeah, people, if you get your heart... People don't... Even people that have never been into a fight, they don't take it in consideration. Your heart rate spikes to 180, 190. And if you're not used to being there and still thinking and being coherent, you're going to get to 180, 90, and you're going to panic. You're going to be like, I'm fucking gassed, and you're automatically going to be wanting to stop whatever you're doing.
Your body feels like it needs to shut down.
Yeah. Or you're used to being there, 180, 90, and you're used to still thinking, and you're used to having still positive self-talk when you're that tired. And that's definitely a practice. Getting super tired and still being coherent, still being able to think and still have positive self-talk compared to 189 and you're like, oh fuck, I gotta find a way out. I gotta find a way to stop. I gotta find a way to get out of this or quit.
You know what me and Joe Exotic have in common?
What?
We both had Prince Alberts.
I know, I remember him saying that, like, oh, that's just like sugar.
Dude, that's funny. I remember, and I was in...
That's so nasty because he was saying his was like a big ring.
Gap, yeah.
I'm like, that's fucking fucked up.
Whatever, you're just a hater. Anyway. I had my tongue pierced twice. I was fucking gangster. Don't forget that.
Do you consider that gangster?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you do?
Oh, it is. But, dude, I had my tongue pierced once, and I remember I wanted it pierced a second time, and I was sitting at school. Like sophomore, I don't remember, freshman or sophomore year, around there. And this girl said, I can do it. I'm like, all right. So I went and got a needle. And in between periods, I sat there. And she went to push it in. Push it like halfway. the bell rang, and then she's like, I can't, it won't go all the way through. My tongue is bleeding.
On your tongue?
And I'm just pale as fuck, like bleeding out my mouth. Like, oh, it's okay. Like, just like lightheaded, dizzy. I have to go to my next class. And I'm just like, oh, my tongue's like hurting.
It stopped bleeding?
I mean, eventually.
Jesus.
No, it's still bleeding today. Dude, it's so weird. I was a crazy little fucker.
Damn, and she didn't probably clean that needle or anything.
Nah, fuck that. That's why I'm...
But then the dick piercing, were you nervous at all for that?
I think I got it October 25th, the day after I turned 18. I was dating this girl. I'm like, should I? She's like, yeah, it'll be sick. I'm like, all right, let's do it. So I went and did it.
Did you call anywhere, or did you just go in?
Well, it was the same person that did my tongue professionally, first time.
Oh.
So I knew him. Like, hey, you do dick piercings? He's like, actually, yeah, I do. Because not a lot of people do.
Uh-huh.
He's like, actually, yeah, I do.
So how did you just cup it? And
I remember laying down. I don't remember what was going through my mind.
Oh, you remember?
I don't. I don't. Blacked out.
Not what was going through your mind, just the whole sequence. He just he laid you down. He said, okay.
I laid down, and then that girl recorded my face.
And the guy's like, close your eyes.
And he
starts slurping on it.
Fuck you, man. Whatever. This is
Fucking queer.
No, but I remember she recorded my face. But that was fucking long time ago. But me and Joe, exotic.
Yeah, it would fucking probably hurt.
I don't remember. I don't remember it hurting super bad, but the recovery was bad.
Was it?
I had
really?
to wrap paper towel around my junk skis. I had to go to like class still for that alternative high school that I went to, and you're not allowed to wear sweats.
So the first time peeing with it hurt?
Oh yeah. Couple weeks. And I was my wiener. I'm like, I still have to bust. I'm 18.
Did you bust with it too?
Not for a while, but I did eventually. But I had to like just the bottom. I'm like, come on.
At that point, did you regret it?
I don't remember. Probably thought it was cool.
No, this is still sick.
No, it's still sick. Hey, I got my dick pierced.
Damn. Fucking me and my mom love having religious talks with her. It's good. She's so nice about it because she'll debate with me and not get emotional, and I won't get emotional too.
That's sweet.
So it's kind of fun.
We just jump around from subject to subject.
Yeah, now we're on God and religion after the dick pierce.
Fights, dicks, mom.
But Paul Check was talking about it. He's like, in the Bible, in the original Bible, it says, the Isaiah 45:7 says, God says, I form light and create darkness. And I told my mom, I create light and darkness could be interpreted a lot of different ways. Like, he's the devil too. There's not another devil. And then she sent me a long thing. Forming light and creating darkness, making peace and creating calamity. Jehovah, I am doing all things. Everything in creation from light to darkness and everything in history from peace to calamity is subject to Jehovah's control. Just as he creates the light of day and the darks of night, so he'll make peace for Israel and calamity for Babylon. And the definition of calamity is an event causing great and often sudden damage or distress or disaster. I said, all these disasters is Jehovah's doing then? ? Like the Sandy Hook killings where all the little children got killed. Mm-hmm. And she says, Jehovah God has everything under control now. Isaiah 29:11. She's like, sorry, I meant Jeremiah 29:11. I'm just waking up. God wants it, but there's so much more. I don't know if people like hearing this shit, but
that's good. You guys can have a conversation though. Like my mom, she wouldn't be able to come back with Bible verses because I think my mom's more scared.
She doesn't
because she's believed in the same thing for how long? 50-something years.
Yeah.
So now it's like,
which is weird because it's like, man, if you believe in that, you
should live it. 100%.
Well, live it, but also be a master in it.
Yeah.
Really fucking learn it and be able to explain
but why'd
it.
You get a tattoo? Well, it's like always has like it's like you can just like pick and choose between what you can and can't do in the Bible.
And that's what most people do. They pick up the Bible and say, "Oh, this will work for me. Oh, this doesn't work for me. I'm gonna." That's what they do.
God won't care.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
And Mom said, "We just have had the deadliest killing spree in Canada." Nova Scotia say now they believe 23 people are dead following the weekend's mass shooting in rural Nova Scotia communities. What? And I just asked her just now, was it Jehovah?
What'd she say?
She didn't reply yet.
She's like, fuck, you got a point.
Yeah.
But dude, the Bible is so misinterpreted. It's supposed to be so much more metaphorical. And it's been rewritten in how many different languages by how many different people.
Yeah. And
It's like fucking titties, you know?
by so many people saying I'm writing it through God's word. But if someone in this day and age, the most advanced probably humans have ever been, says I'm writing this through God, they get looked at like they're fucking freaks.
You fucking crackhead. Yeah.
It's crazy shit.
For real 100. But let's jump around a little bit.
Okay, where are we going?
So who do you think wins, Henry versus Dominic?
Okay, if I had to pick,
It's a tough one.
I'm gonna pick Henry by TKO 3rd round.
Damn, you're getting specific. I
Well,
think,
might as well just call it.
yeah.
I don't know, but I'm gonna
think
call it that way.
Henry's gonna win too.
Decision.
I feel like he could crack Dominic. But it's so hard to say because Dominic's not fought in so long. Is he healthy at all? Is he having a great camp and feeling better than he ever has?
Yeah.
It's just shit we don't know.
Well, and Henry cracked TJ. When TJ was cutting to 125, he came out of him, he dinged him right off the fucking bat. Dominic's not cutting to 125. He's not cutting to, he's not going to be that small and frail.
Well, dude, also Henry looks fat. I guess I haven't seen his face, but he has a big head, maybe that. But he just looked fat.
Did he?
And he's been out for a while.
Has Dominic
too.
ever been finished?
No.
Never.
Well, doesn't he only have 2 losses?
Yeah.
Cody.
So he's never been finished.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So fuck.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Maybe I'll pick Henry by decision. I'm going to change it. Henry by decision win. With winning the takedowns, stalking him down, hands up, a little bit more tight boxing.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm going to pick Henry decision too. But who do you got? Justin or Cody?
I'm going to take Justin. KO.
With that extra time?
KO. Oh, that'll be crazy, won't it?
That will be crazy. Yeah, that's good because I think... dude, that's
Pick
so
it.
hard. Because
I wish we had that card in front of us so we could pick every one.
I know. Justin not gasses out, but he just gets tired for the volume he has. He throws in the first, second, third round trying to knock these motherfuckers out.
Yep.
So it's like, is Kukui going to get knocked out? I'm going to pick Kukui. Late finish in the 4th or 5th. Darce. Oh, I said it. Darce. 4th round.
I could see it.
That would be nice.
Do we have an extra gi for John Moraga to use?
I left my house and forgot my gear to go back and get it, so I don't.
Is it?
I have one
At the gym?
no.
There's not any at the gym? Isn't there
I'll just let him wear
one
one of the girls' one. One of the girl ones.
The pink one.
Mariah?
It fits. Is he coming to gi?
He said, "Should I just come Friday?" I said, "No, come today. I'll get a gi for you."
He probably don't want to do gi.
I can let him use mine and I'll use one of the ones in the back.
Okay, perfect.
Dude, life, baby. Jiu-jitsu's life. We're supposed to be getting small tattoos today, but we don't know about if the Marcelo's going to come. But I need a little jiu-jitsu to life. Our jiu-jitsu tattoo. I'm like, dude. And I was telling Danny last night, if fighting just went away and UFC was done, like there's jiu-jitsu's going to be a part of my life. And when we have kids, it's going to be a part of their life. Hopefully, if they
and then
like
just giving it back too.
Jiu-jitsu's fucking so sweet, dude.
Yeah.
Especially when you get beat up.
Yeah.
It's like, it's weird after those practices, you either feel really down or you're like, fuck, that was good. And you can pick how you feel. But
It's like it gives you something that you always can grow in.
Yeah. And
Always
look
can
forward
grow in,
to.
yeah. And it tests yourself mentally.
Dude, yeah.
That's all.
it's just such a
I was
sweet
saying
sport.
how important it is. That's why I was telling Brandon and you guys the other day how much we love that cold plunge. Just so I can exercise that mental toughness muscle every single day to where, okay, I get in that cold and it's screaming in my brain, get the fuck out. But no, I have to calm it down, counter it with some different shit, counter it with my breathing, and just sit in there.
I've cold plunged 4 times, twice Monday, twice Tuesday.
Oh, it changes
It's
my
the goat.
sleep.
It's the goat. Well, I did it twice during the day, too. It's fucking so...
In Phoenix, I feel like it's so needed, dude.
Well, it's about to be 100 Monday.
Yeah.
I want to get one, like the ice tubs. Well, I guess I don't even want to say that because I have a perfect one and it works fine.
Yeah.
One that would clean itself would be nice. but I don't need it.
Yeah,
Happy
for
with
sure.
what I have.
Yeah, for sure.
But oh wow, that would be nice, and my happiness would exceed. Expand.
But it's fun. It's funny bringing even other people over and even to do the cold or getting people really tired in jiu-jitsu. Something to where mental toughness comes into play, and watching how quick they look to quit or wilt. And it's like, holy cow. It definitely 100% that mental toughness muscle is a muscle just like anything else. You have to exercise it, and it'll get stronger.
Yeah. This book I'm reading, Relentless. When did you read it? A long time ago?
Fuck, probably 4 years ago.
Yeah.
3 maybe.
I'm just tapping into it. I saw it at the gym, and I'm like, fuck, this book looks good.
Is there any good parts that stuck out?
I don't remember. No, I've only read like 30 pages, but just it talks about, what is it, the cooler, whatever, the cleaner.
Yeah.
Cleaner to the end. Just always wanting to do a little bit extra, always pushing them. Like, it just gets you fired up, makes you want to fucking just be a fucking animal.
That's sweet.
You know what's sweet, dude?
I
Coffee.
was talking, Jax, you ever watch that Banksy documentary? That was good, huh?
He has a few. There's another one where he takes over New York. That one's sick.
That's the one I watched, where he did 30 Days in New York.
That one's sick.
You don't know when I watched that?
Did you watch the 30 Days in New
Anastasia.
York?
Yeah, when Anastasia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, damn, that's so crazy.
That shit was nuts.
And that
huh?
he's just like, fuck it, I'm going to stay anonymous. And his
And we
stuff.
still don't know, right? Still to this day, I don't know.
I was Googling,
It might
and
be me. It could be. I'm just saying. You never seen us both.
But that fucker is, those pieces selling them for 250 plus.
Did you see the day where he hired a guy just to sell them for like $50? But
Yeah.
It's like authentic, and then they resell for 200 grand.
Jesus.
Because he sold like 4, I think.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just at the little farmer's market. That was so sweet.
What about that fucking compound? What was that guy's name? That singer that you sent his compound? That organic
Lenny
food?
Kravitz.
Dude, what the fuck? That compound, I think about that compound every single day. I'm like, that's gonna be sweet. It's fun to think about because
for
it's
sure.
gonna happen. Like Brandon
Yeah.
was talking about, he's like, my dream would be like if I could have. I'm like, dude, well, you can. We
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
We just keep winning fights. We can have whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
And a compound's gonna be so sweet. That organic food, the animals, the hot, cold, the community aspect of
Yeah.
it. Oof.
Everyone communicating good.
The dorms. We could have Jobins, Giant. Shout out Claire.
Claire, our one and only Gigina.
The
I
only
think.
one in the one. Well, at least the one that talks on the Patreon.
Yeah.
So Jobins are the guys. Giginas are the girls. Claire's I think the only girl we have in there. Shout out Claire.
Yeah. For sure.
But having
Some of my
dorms-
grandpa's original art.
I was like, what the fuck? Which dumbass dude? I'm shook. That's fire.
Isn't that crazy? Fucker's dead now, and he was an artist his whole life, and that's how he made a living after he
That's
left the
fucking
carnival doing the old time photos. But I'm like, I'm so stupid. I had the best opportunity to learn from him, and I just didn't.
Dude, that's so
like,
cool.
eh.
I can make it look like the mountains are way back there.
Yeah, his whole life.
Such a skill.
Yeah, it's pretty tits.
Skateboarding's a pretty sweet skill too. I never really thought about until I was watching those little shows last night. I'm like, damn, they're getting some fucking air.
Oh, it's fucking
Bam
so
and
sweet.
Steve-O and those cocksuckers. They're just jumping off stuff onto tables to break it just for the cameras.
I know,
It's
just being
crazy.
wild as fuck.
Just beating the shit out of his dad. That was tight.
Mom sent me another scripture.
Oh, God.
What do you got for current events, Jax?
Well, I was thinking like, how would we pull it up? I have like movies that I think you guys would have good like reviews on that I want you guys to watch.
Then we'll do that.
I
Yeah, you
can't
could send us those.
Watch movies.
Well, if they're like documentary type
Oh yeah, I
movies, they're
can.
good.
I've been
HBO
watching. I've
has
been
so
watching
many.
Hunting Hitler,
Uh-huh.
and they have zero evidence that he killed himself in the bunker. They have zero evidence.
So he's
He's dead now, but they're going around, and Tim Kennedy was in the show, and they're
Oh.
going around trying to trace his steps. And dude, they have underground, like, it's like ant colony. You know how crazy those ant colonies are? They have underground things that go miles deep, and they're like, it's insane to like think people, even back then, created all that.
Those
thick
tunnels.
cement, underground. It's nuts, but they're saying he definitely got away.
Jesus.
And he was trying. Oh God, it was good. It's called Hunting Hitler. It's on Amazon. It's a series. If anybody wants to watch it,
That's
it's pretty
fucking
interesting.
crazy.
But I have to fucking fast forward it because they always on those shows they'll show a little bit of it and then it usually goes to a commercial and then they would show the previous what they just showed for like 30 seconds. I'm like, bitch, I just saw this.
I know the rundown.
So I just freak out, dude. Just freak
It's crazy
out.
that the PFL canceled their whole season. The Professional Fighters League. Couple of our buddies are in it, David Machad and Jordan Johnson. But they said they're going to give them monthly stipend.
$50.
Fuck. That's crazy they canceled that whole season, though. So that's, for those fighters,
That's a whole
they just
roster of
figured out,
fighters.
okay, so a whole year I'm out.
The
Whole
rest of the
fucking-
year,
Yeah.
but they can either say, okay, that's perfect. I'm going to get fucking really, really good. And I'm going to go and win it next year. Or I'm like, fuck, all right, well, I'm going to start training here in a little bit. I don't have anything coming up.
I know.
Wonder how they're going to look at it.
Yeah, for sure.
But then you're fucking like already a high level. And you're like, I'm ready to fucking go now.
Because what did Bisping say, too?
What?
When you were talking about his regrets on
Oh,
the
yeah.
Rogan podcast?
That his podcast was quite a while ago, but I was just looking through the podcast app and clicked on it again because I didn't completely finish it. But he said the biggest regrets he had was just not was ballooning up in between fights and not staying somewhat disciplined and in shape. He said he treats his body so much better now than he did when he was fighting. But it's weird because the mental aspect of cutting weight, winning a fight, and then knowing I can eat whatever the fuck I want,
Yeah.
it's hard.
Fuck
It's
yeah.
fucking hard. I'm lucky I don't balloon up, but I also fucking stay consistently training hard.
Well, yeah,
But
dude.
fuck,
Just
you
like
could balloon the fuck
just
up.
like I was saying, how humans fully charge. Like if you have a good iPhone charger that's made by Apple, you plug it in, that baby will charge up full and it's gonna run optimal. Same for us. If we don't fucking sleep good, or if we don't eat good, or if we're not hydrated, we're gonna have a shitty fucking charge. And then you'll be snappy at people, or you'll have negative thoughts going through your head, or gossipy thoughts. And just fucking, it's like unhealthy thoughts are just as bad, if not worse, than unhealthy food for your body.
Whew. Yeah, it's pretty much similar. Here, let me play that awareness book that I was listening to the awareness book last night again, and listen to this part, Jobins and Georginas.
In your anxiety, isn't that crazy? And you can be happy in your depressions. You got the wrong notion of happiness. You thought happiness was excitement. You thought happiness was thrills. You know something? That's what causes the depressions.
Oh god, this book is so fucking good, but it's so weird listening to that stuff at night. I'm just like, I have to screen record. I have to
Yeah.
record this. I have to share it.
Oh,
I have
for
to
sure.
share the knowledge.
For
saying
sure.
you can be happy in your anxieties, in your depressions, if you just step outside of them and don't identify with I'm anxious, I'm depressed. Just be aware of it, and then it goes away.
Yeah, and like different circumstances too, you know.
Yeah.
Are
But he
you,
was,
are you depressed and sad because your loved one just got murdered?
yeah, I don't think that's what that was really aimed at.
Or are you sitting there completely okay with a roof over your head, a running car, and you're being depressed and anxious because you want something more?
Yeah, that's what he was saying. If you're thinking about what you don't have, you're going to be anxious. If you're constantly just thankful for what you have, you're going to be happy. Constantly thankful for what you have.
But
morning.
not like satisfied with what you have, because if you're just satisfied with what you have, then you're not going to have goals to get.
Is that like monks are? Just like, I'm good with whatever. I don't need anything else. That's the interesting thing. It's like, for us, it's like we want to keep getting better. And like, for me, my main drive is like, I want to get this compound and have a community, which is a healthy fucking goal. It's not, I want this new car.
Yeah.
I want this new house. I mean, I guess it depends how you look at it. I guess it could totally be wrong, but
Yeah, for sure.
I just like to live my life.
So was Misha Tate looking hot on your interview with her?
It was a phone call, but yeah, she was looking hot.
I bet her voice was sounding sexy.
I know. I was trying to like get a chub.
God,
She's
when
so hot.
When we were
Misha
talking to
Tate's.
Brian Caraway at the UFC PI, we should be like, "Do you got any pics, brother?
Dude, can I see her butt?
Just show us to us."
No, yeah, she's hot. That was the first girl fighter I was like, damn. you can be hot as fuck and fight. Because I didn't watch Gina Carano. Ronda Rousey drove me fucking crazy for some reason. Always, probably because of how she strikes, and people were like, "No, she's a good striker." I'm like, "Dude, she fucking sucks. She's not good." And they're like, "No, she's good." I'm like, "Oh, it drove me crazy."
That's lit. That J-Rob music vid was pretty tits.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fucking sweet.
I was like, hell yeah! I was in there, music vid, shooting it.
Shooting the shit, man. Just shooting the shit with my brother J. I gotta pee more than anything in this world.
J-Rob's the rapper that made the song about sugar. Pretty entertaining. Nice little beat. It's crazy, JX, that so much of a good song is about the beat that the guy makes.
Just like the melody and how it makes
Like the
it,
boom, 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 boom.
bounce.
It's almost more than the lyrics,
Yeah.
but then the artist or whatever gets all the cred.
Yeah. It's like people overlook the producer.
They're like, oh my God, Taylor Swift's so good, which she is good, but probably her whole team is what makes her good.
Oh, for sure. But the people that are into that kind of stuff look like when I see a video or something,
Uh-huh.
I don't really look for that the actor. I look at who directed this or who edited that. So people look for it.
Oh, yeah.
You have to be in it.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. It was talking about in this book I was reading this morning, the compensation. It's like it's the same in Russia, it's the same in the United States, it's the same everywhere, and it always will be the same. How good you are at something, how well you can teach it, and if it can be replaced easy.
For sure.
I don't know. I wish I would have brought that book so I could explain it better, but it was a fucking good-ass point. Because people think, seeing all this stuff, like, even my bud Trev is like, man, I could be a trainer, and he could be a trainer, but I'm like, dude, there's trainers out there that are masters, 20 years masters at this, that have been studying it, like Brandon's and everything. So it's like, why is someone going to pick you over one of those trainers? I'm like, you have to get whatever subject it is you want to get good at, you have to get so good at it and master it to where people want to learn from you, and then it's hard for you to be replaced. Art of Living, this book was called. It was a pretty fucking good book.
Call of Duty recently, I've been having, if you're on the bottom, we've been playing Search and Destroy. And if you're on the bottom, you have to do 20 push-ups. So I've been making them send me videos of them doing 20 push-ups. It's fucking hilarious. My buddy Schmitty is like 6'4", big motherfucker. I had to do 60 the other night. He's like, dude, my fucking arms are so sore. But it's funny as shit.
That's awesome.
It's good times, man. Good times.
Going camping this weekend.
Yeah.
I was saying just take a peek at Airbnb, brother.
I know. Me and Mariah are trying to kind of set it up so you don't have to really do much.
Oh,
Birthday weekend.
I love it.
And we're trying to set it up, trying to find a good spot with somewhere that has. It would be nice to have water and trees, but some of the campgrounds that are nice are closed. And Tim's like, "Oh, just take a peek at an Airbnb, get a house."
That's what I'm saying.
But
dude.
if we could, if I mainly want to have, if we can get a house that has a campfire and woods.
Yeah.
I want to.
There's
be
a ton
outside.
of those in Sedona.
Yeah, we got to just find it.
But roughing it does kind of sound good.
It would be fun.
But then roughing it's
it's like we don't got a toilet.
Yeah, exactly.
No big Timbo squirts.
And the last time I had to shit outside is with my brother when we went hunting 4 a.m. Had a big meal before. Got in the truck at 4 a.m. Got to the spot in Helena.
Just squirted.
And we had to find a spot in the snow. And I'm sitting down there like, oh.
And you're just wiping your butt with snow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just hell. Just fucking
Just living hell, man. So what's next?
So what do you got?
For us?
Current events, Jax. What do you got? I'm hoping I can open the fucking gym at least maybe the first week of May.
Whew.
And prorate everyone, but oh my God.
When's this shit gonna end? Have you paid attention? When was the last time you watched a video on the circumstance going on? Like what's
probably
going
about
on?
8 days, 7, 8 days.
I don't even fucking know. Like, is it going away? Is it still firing?
I guess it's plateaued
Declining?
a little bit, and it's not climbing. But they say like flu season's coming, and that's going to be the second spark of the virus, and that's going to make everything worse than it was.
Fucking Christ Almighty! Danny's like, I love this. She's like, I am getting used to this. But she's like craving to go back to work a little bit. But it's nice for her. She can do a couple clients a day.
So she could, if we did live out a little bit more that way, she could go to work twice a week if she wanted.
Yeah, she could do 2 10-hours. She wouldn't want to. She would rather do 3 8-hour days or something.
Because I feel like there's going to be land out west that we'll be able to
That's
find.
what I was looking
but it's
for.
a little ways, but
I was thinking also how many acres. I do not want to get land and be like, I wish we had more acres.
more acres, yeah.
I'm thinking at least 5.
Yeah, 3, 4, 5.
Because we need those horses. Those horses need to be able to run. You got your fucking Jaguar Eckert.
Oh, I know. We got to tell Tess, but I think she's pretty good about it, keeping an eye out. Mariah's mom.
Has she been, or we need to tell her?
We need to tell her.
Yeah, that'd be good. Just for some land. But we don't want the land to have a well or already have water, electricity, so that's going to be tough.
Mm-hmm.
Or else we're just going to have to get it put in, but that'll probably be expensive. But, dude, if we just build on that slowly, first just get the land. Okay, we got it. Now we got a tiny house on there. Boom. Now you got your guys' tiny house on there.
Yep.
Oh, now we're getting a warehouse built.
Yep.
Now we got stripper poles. You know what I mean? Just add little essential things.
That's the truth.
It's the truth. It's the truth. I was driving here today, and I seen on the back this big sticker, Black Lives Matter. And I pulled up. For sure, I was expecting a black person. Just some huge white lady drinking a Pepsi. I was laughing.
Slurping
I'm like,
it.
hell yeah, that's a sick sticker.
Fucking slurping it down.
Slurping a Pepsi. Slurping Pepsi.
That's so funny because Jesus didn't take out that part on the YouTube vid.
Oh, God.
Saying,
Oh.
my whore.
Do you want to give some context to that or no?
What do you mean?
Like the background story. You're talking with who? Trevor on
Oh,
the
yeah,
mic.
Trev. I'm like, do you ever call, like, Taylor your...
Well, you guys
your
are
whore?
smashing or just for goofing around?
While you're smashing.
You're my whore.
You little whore.
Just getting naughty.
And he's like, no, I never have. I'm like, you should try it. He's like, I don't know what she'd say.
You're like, no, my whore.
She turns around and just smacks him.
Nah.
It's
That
fucking
shit would
good.
be lit, boy. That was a sweet vlog, though, huh?
Oh,
just
JX
fucking
can
straight-
just whip it up.
And it was
That
just,
was just
a
a
lot of
normal day.
rolling, which was fucking sweet, too.
That was a normal fucking day, and the peeps loved.
That was just a fucking normal train. Yeah,
50K one day. I haven't checked it, but
yeah, just a normal training day, too. Like,
I'm down to do. We should do a gi day, and then a day. A day where all the black belts are there.
We should do a gay day. Oh, wow. Can I come? On the black
Oh damn!
belt
So you
day?
posted your J Rob the Chefs on your page. I was gonna say that was.
Jesus Christ, somebody get this kid some glasses.
It's my blue light blockers, fucking douchebags.
Oh, J Rob the Chef coming
J-
to you with a new
I've
live.
called him that a bunch. I'm like J Rob the Chef. His
But
shit's
yeah,
pretty sick.
we posted it on my page because I'm like, dude, you're gonna get way more fucking views probably on my page.
That was smart.
And I'm like, if I could help this fucker get some more attention, he's been grinding in for a long time.
Dude.
And you know what I mean? I'm like, fuck yeah.
I love that
Sweet.
Tim Ferriss rule. If you're just concentrating on making everyone around you fucking better and make all their shit better, your shit's naturally gonna get better.
Yeah, that's
especially if
the
it's
truth.
genuine.
God, that if you just looked at 10,000 views, I thought it was gonna blow up more, but it'll still have time. Cause I thought that thing was tight. Everyone said they were waiting for me to drop some bars, but I'm like, shit, I'm saving that.
But you could have just mouthed the bars. I wish they
Yeah.
would have just gave me one part where
That
when
would've
it says
been
I'm the goat and I just throw something.
That would
in
be
or something.
sick.
My glasses fall off.
Oh, God, that would be fire. You're riding Eckert. Dude, it's so funny when Beetle, Tim's other small dog, gets on top of Eckert and starts rubbing her pussy on him.
I
It's
know.
so funny.
It's every night.
It's
I don't even
he
laugh
just
at it
lays
anymore. I
there.
don't even laugh
It's
at it
just
anymore.
normal.
Yeah. She's just rubber puss on his back.
That's her sister.
It's not blood.
Oh, that's true.
I was like, what if Eckert knocked up a boxer dog? What it would look like, or any random dog? What if he knocked him up? What he'd look like?
Doesn't have a
It'd be
chance
funny.
because you cut off his fucking nutsack.
I know, my poor poodle.
Do you know we're talking about you? It's
Where
so
we at,
funny
Jay?
looking into his eyes.
30, or we're at 40.
Ow!
Boom.
So funny looking into his eyes, just like because I drove him home yesterday, and he's just, I told Danny, just look at him. He's just having a good time wherever
Smiling
he's doing.
ear to ear.
Just smiling.
I know that
ear
fucker's got a good ass life. Like,
to ear.
because I have my chili pad and I keep it at 60 degrees in the night, so he's always sleeping right by me because it cools
And
him
he's
down
big,
too.
60.
And I'm
how
like, I
big is
love
he?
him so much. He's my fucking son, so I just scoot over and make room for him and deal with it.
Damn, he's big. Oh
Like-
yeah, I was looking at those tents, those hypoxia or whatever.
Hyperbaric chambers.
Yeah, what those tents, but it would run around 4,000, 4,500. I'm like, if it's gonna benefit me,
Yeah,
At
that's what I'm
all?
saying, dude. Just ask Brian McKenzie.
yeah. Well, I have Brandon said he's looking up a bunch of good articles.
Okay.
I'm trying to find it too. But yeah, it wouldn't hurt looking them up. But dude, that would be so sweet. Just fucking having my little tent.
Yeah, that will be
Because
sweet.
it's like sleeping at a higher altitude, right? That's what it is. I'll die because of my fucking lungs.
I definitely do want to get my hands on some DMT though, and take a fucking just big rip of it and just blast off.
Dude, Sedona.
Oh, I'll see if I can.
Let me just ask Joe.
All right, Joe, Mr. Giants.
Hey, Joe Rogan.
Check us out on Patreon. We uploaded a bunch of shit, and I put it on the Instagram, what we uploaded in April. So I think even the first week of May, the first 2 weeks of May, I'm going to upload a bunch more stuff. And then the beginning of each 2 weeks of each month, I'm going to upload a bunch of stuff. The recipes, the techniques, the breakdowns. And we're also thinking about doing if a lot of you guys use Zoom, on Patreon, once a month, having a Zoom, like,
Conference call.
whether you want to learn techniques, whether you want to just talk and ask questions, or do a little training with us on Zoom. There'll be a very select few, but we're thinking about adding that. But Patreon, we're adding a bunch of shit.
Might throw up some old sparring vids I got from like 4 years ago.
Sparring like who? Caceres?
Yeah, Alex Harris. Who else?
Yeah, we got a bunch of
Bunch of
fucking
fucking
sparring vids. So
sparring.
do I. That you can watch and be entertaining. All right, guys.
All right.
Thanks to our sponsors. Episode 80. Peace.
Deuces.